Okay.
This is all part of the plan, everybody. Hold up, everybody. Alright. Should work. We might be a little bit too... What in the world?
Yeah, that's the start when...
Oh, this is the start?
It's when people kill characters. And
Alright.
you haven't actually spawned yet.
Okay, okay.
Yep.
Well, hello everybody. My name is Luis Tego. Also go by Tony or Mega Prime DX, and this is...
I'm Omar Alcantar. I go by Golden Bear in this game.
And pretty much today's matchup is a scrim for Bartlett and Elgin High School, which is the first time we've ever faced against each other. That's actually so cool.
Yeah, I would say it's quite rare when,
like,
especially for so long, how Elgin has started
exactly
playing
like
Overwatch.
It's like, wow, like how is this not happened before? And we're lucky that it's the first time, and we get to shoutcast it. It will never happen again.
Exactly. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, and we seem to start the game now.
How do we? Oh, here.
Yeah,
you take this.
Yep.
Sorry, I don't know anything about this. And then you take it.
Yeah, I would say it's a bit weird because the camera motion, it's free camera. And
is there a way to change it to like someone?
I think so, but I forgot. Sorry. But for now, we'll look at the angle camera. See how the game is going. It seems like Elgin has to go with a bit of a...
Oh, but behind.
With a bit of a poke brawl kind of set. And it seems like Bartlett has gone with a more brawl-like team comp.
Soda's down. We are red team, by the way, everybody.
Yeah. We are red team. Elgin is red team. And from the looks of it...
Zeke's gone.
Zeke is gone, but they'll be able to trade for one more person.
Ooh. Is there a healer? Oh, they come back?
They respawn. This game mode is called Push, if I'm not wrong, where you pretty much, this spot right here, you are supposed to push it all the way through into the end goal. It tells you how much you've completed. Once at the top, it tells you the score system, how much far you've gone in it. And pretty much the only way you're able to push it is by being near the box.
Okay,
and having enemies not be near it. So like right here, they just got half of the progress.
It's a My Hero skin.
Yep. By checkpoint. And here we just have a Halo Princess.
Is the bot just dancing or something?
Yeah, it does a little idle animation once it gets these things called checkpoints.
Okay.
Which what it does is to make the spawn points closer. So that you don't have to struggle. And so that pretty much you don't have to spawn from all the way to...
Why is the robot now free?
Okay, there we go.
Oh, okay.
Figure it out.
Oh my god, it's my boy.
Yeah, we're expecting Bartlett, at least, one of the supports. Seems like the Genji is going for one of those things.
Does that one? How does that character work? Like, can
this character specifically? So like, the way this character specifically works is their primary shooting can do both damage and healing to allies. So it does healing to allies and it does damage to enemies.
So she's pretty much Luna Snow and Marvel Rivals. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the 80 at the bottom? Is that like their ultimate move?
That's their ultimate percentage.
Okay,
yes.
okay.
So
I'm assuming
the bottom center thing is their ult percentage. And if you see a symbol all flashy in white, it will tell you that the ult is ready for usage.
Oh, that's so cool what they just did.
And I will say this it does seem like Elgin has been able to push
really far,
really good amount for the enemy team. And like for example,
oh my god, it's Diego!
Yep,
Diego!
And pretty much the same character, same skin. It's pretty good collab it was. But yeah, their primary damages the enemy, heals their allies, gets the burst of bullets, and then like for example,
what in the world?
Yeah, the abilities it has are target lock, which locks in all enemies and allies, which damages and heals people.
That's so cool.
Another ability that lets them does this boost with jump, and lets them float in the air by holding space. And then the speed ring, which once allies enter through it, they receive a speed boost and are able to go faster.
Right. Okay.
And then the ult.
Oh my lord.
Yeah.
Our guy is just tanking all of
Yeah.
this.
Our tank has really had to deal with the strokes, especially because one of the enemy Bartlett, their Echo. Let's
Uh-huh.
see if, yeah, this character right here,
This
well,
one?
the character they were before, has the ability, their ult can copy the enemy's ult.
Oh, that's
Yeah, it pretty much
nasty.
copies the enemy character, and then
Uh-huh.
they can use their ult because it charges really fast.
That's so crazy.
But it does seem like the switch is not gonna matter because
Oh, okay, we won.
Elgin is gonna be able to push the payload or the bot to the very end and win.
Bro's like, yeah.
And it seems like
Oh,
Zeke,
play of the
it
game
seems
is
like
by Zeke as Reaper.
Zeke Reaper is gonna be able to get the play
Bang,
of the game.
bang.
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a
I
cool
would
reload
say
animation.
Reaper is one of the weirdly harder but easier characters to play.
Hard of an easier
It's
character.
because their only way of or their main way of doing damage
Uh-huh.
are the two shotguns they have.
Really? That's
Yeah.
it? Wow, okay, well, the second one?
They have two shotguns, yeah,
Uh-huh.
but and their main goal is mostly of going on the back line and doing damage up close
Mm-hmm.
because they have two abilities. Their first ability is teleport, where they're able to choose where they first activate the first part,
Mm-hmm.
and it tells them where they're gonna teleport. And then once they confirm the teleport, there'll be a whole animation. They'll teleport to the spot they want to go to, and then appear there.
Oh, it's so cool.
Yeah, it definitely is. And then their second ability, I'm pretty sure it's Fade or something like that, where they pretty much turn into a ghost-like form, and they are not able to shoot people, but they are not able to get shot.
Right.
And then there's a little passive thing where they get a little bit of lifesteal every time they shoot somebody,
Ooh.
which is pretty good, especially since they're a close combat.
That is so cool.
Mhm.
Dang.
And I will say the thing about Reaper, he is really dangerous close.
He was?
Being
He
close
is?
to him.
Ah.
I mean,
He
and
did
then-
just two-shot one person.
Yeah. And then the more dangerous is when he has his ult,
Mm-hmm.
because he has this, once he starts his ult, he does this whole area effect, which is just a lot of quick damage, and it pretty much it can team wipe the team. If they're
Dang.
all close together, it can
Mhm.
team wipe them
Dang.
just by that ult itself.
Wow.
And it seems like we're going to Route 66 this time. This is a hybrid map where it will probably last longer, but pretty much in this game mode, there is a payload, an objective
Mm-hmm.
that one team is going to be pushing, and another team is going to be trying to defend it.
Okay.
There's going to be 3 checkpoints, and each checkpoint is going to give you more time to be able to push the other checkpoints.
Uh-huh.
And pretty much the attacking team is trying to push it all the way to the end. The defending team is trying to stop them
Mm-hmm.
the most soon they can.
That's... Overwatch is hard.
Yeah. I would say it's a bit complex, especially at least in hybrid,
Uh-huh.
because once one side is done pushing, it flips sides. And then whoever pushed the farthest is the one who wins.
Jeez.
Yep.
Oh my lord, I'm scared.
I would say, like, for example,
This map is beautiful.
this area right here,
Mm-hmm.
this is where the attacking team spawns. Right here is where they spawn. Right here is the thing they call payload.
Looks like a
They have-
tank.
It kind of looks like a tank. It changes depending on what the map is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, like the other one was a robot and
Mhm.
okay. This
Well,
one just
that
doesn't have a barrel.
Yeah.
Alright, we are starting.
And like for example, right here is our Elgin team is
Yes,
going to be attacking
sir.
first, and Bartlett is going to be the one defending. And how it works at least is their spawn is a bit farther in the back in the second checkpoint for the first battle,
Uh-huh.
and they are going to have to be setting up. They're going to be able to set up first where they're going to be. Like for example, their long range could be like set up right here on the high ground,
Mm-hmm.
and their tanks right here below, just kind of like how they're doing right now.
Yeah,
Cactus right here,
dude,
and
that's
then the
so
defender right
nasty
there.
because you have to focus on the tanks at the bottom because they're
Yeah.
tanky, but then you also got their people on top as they're at like your snipers is trying to shoot at you.
Yeah, which is why also the good thing is spawns are normally covered by a bunch of blockage, so they can't get spawn capped normally.
What is that like big orange shield?
The
Like,
big
does it
orange,
push them back if they get hit by it?
the big orange shield is normally what the enemy shield looks like
JT's gone.
in your team.
Uh-huh.
But and it depends what kind of character uses that shield. But I will say, like for example, let's see where else. Like for example, our main tank is Sigma,
Mm-hmm.
and
What's his name?
His name is Sigma.
Sigma?
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's my main.
Yep. And the main thing they work in
Uh-huh.
is being a very defensive unit. But I will say Sigma can still push
Mhm.
because of the way. Pretty much what Sigma works is it's kind of like a poke figure where they shoot with their basic attack
Uh-huh.
and then just absorb damage with other skills.
Oh, that's fire.
Like for example, the shield, they're able to just spawn it in. It does have a couple seconds cooldown,
Mm-hmm.
not to make it too OP. But every time you call it back, it's when it regenerates its health, and then you push it, absorb health, and are able to make cover for your team.
Right. Who do you main in this game?
In this game, it has been a while, but I used to be a Bastion main.
What's a bastion?
Bastion is one of the characters Bartlett is playing.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Is it the robot?
It's this robot right here.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Their main is kind of like a submachine gun, and it's a damage dealer. Their yeah, their left click is this kind of grenade, and then their shift,
Mm-hmm.
their second ability, they turn into this turret form that does a lot of damage, but they're slower.
As you just saw right there.
And then the grenade is that it can also bounce on walls, so they can do some cool trick shots with it.
Oh, that's far. Imagine hitting like a snipe at that.
Yeah, it would definitely
Oh
be
my
cool.
lord, the HP on this turret. Oh!
And then the thankful thing is that at least with Bastion turret form, they receive less damage.
They responded quick.
Yeah. Thankfully they have a mercy here. But it
Oh!
looks like,
3 are gone from Bartlett.
ooh, yeah, it seems like
About
they
to
were
be
able to
4
do a
gone!
big push.
Oh! Team wipe. Team wipe. Bingo!
Team wipe.
Woo!
Ooh, yeah, the amazing thing about this game is that every time, whenever a team gets wiped in a short amount of time,
Uh-huh.
the game itself announces team kill.
Oh, that's toxic.
It is, ooh,
Toxic.
I will
repeat.
say it definitely is demoralizing for the team that gets wiped.
Yeah. That ever happened to you?
Ooh, I will say it has. It definitely does feel bad.
You're like, thanks game. We
Yeah.
don't need to know that.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I will say, like
Who is
for
this?
example,
Genji? No, it's not
this
Genji.
this is this is Genji.
Why am I right?
Yeah. Pretty much Genji is somewhat of a utility character.
Utility.
I would say they're a movement, kind of close combat. They can do a little bit of poking, but as you can see here, Genji is preferably wanting to be close with the enemy,
Uh-huh.
going for the squishies. And their abilities are the first one is a dash that
Too big. Leaning? Oh.
yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Like yeah, so I was saying
Sorry.
the way Genji works, he actually has two different ways of attacking with their primary.
Yeah.
For example, right here, the way they attack is by throwing shurikens.
Mm-hmm.
As you can see there, they're throwing the shurikens pretty slowly, but now they're throwing all three of the shurikens at the same time.
Okay.
That's normally what they do whenever they're closer. Like for example, whenever they're up close, they want to do more damage quicker.
Dang!
Yeah, it's really good. And then their ability, at least the first one, is a dash.
Uh-huh.
And the way the dash works is that you just dash in, whatever crosses through it does damage. And then whenever you get a kill, the dash cooldown resets.
Dang!
So if you get a kill, so if you dash in, get a kill quickly, you can dash again.
I'm just imagining it like you dash, kill, dash,
Oh,
kill,
yeah,
dash,
it
kill.
can
Oh
happen.
no!
It can happen. Especially if the team is just all goofed up. They all receive the damage from the dash.
Oh my
And
lord.
you can just chain those dashes. But then also their second ability is kind of reflective counter, where some attacks like for example Reinhardt's do no damage, or some other attacks that are more projectile based will just get sent back to the enemy team.
Dang.
Yeah. Which is why kind of like for example characters like Bastion with their turret mode are more fragile to characters like Genji, because they activate turret, then the Genji can just counter it. Or like for example right here, you just get up close to Bastion, can't really move. I would say it's kind of hard to play Bastion into this because of the Genji being able to just shorten the distance really fast.
Also, fake yawn. What's that swag you're wearing?
Ooh, this is our new apparel for whenever we are shoutcasting.
Ooh, for shoutcasters? Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh, yes, definitely.
Ooh, I like it. I like it.
You guys will definitely be able to see this more whenever these streams are coming up.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, you already know. If you've seen the other streams, you know I'm pretty much always here.
Oh yeah.
So I'll be wearing this from now on.
Oh yeah, it would be a pleasure to wear that.
Yeah,
especially the comfortableness that these shirts bring.
And you're like, you feel like nothing's holding you back at all. It's just, it feels amazing.
The way it's just loose.
And it looks drippy. So there are two versions of these. He has a shirt, or how would you, a button-up shirt? Or what's it called? I forget
what it's called. It is I think it is a button-up shirt, but it's.
Wait, Bartlett's team is pretty weak. Oh, yeah, almost team.
They did get 3. They're about to get 4. Yeah.
Bingo.
It might as well have just been a team wipe, but just got an early pick.
Yeah.
That is another thing about the team wipe call.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I will say, at least earlier, Bartlett was going a bit more of a dive comp, but seeing how Sigma, their Elgin's main tank, is just able to kind of put a stop somewhat of the diving. They decided to go from a more brawl-like, where they kind of like just push in and do a bunch of damage.
Fire.
But the way that Elgin has their team organized is they have the Genji and the Sombra going for their backline, just going past that tank, and then the healers and our tank is able to just keep them occupied. Yeah, and now as we can see, our team is now defending.
Fire.
Yes, definitely.
I hope they put up a fight. I'm getting spammed by my friend.
Yeah, that's completely fine. It is Unite. And then as we can see now, the Elgin team.
The double jumps are crazy.
Oh yes, I forgot to say. Genji is one of the few characters. Genji.
He can climb walls.
He has this unique passive called Ninja Movement or something. But pretty much it's just like Genji has a second jump and is able to climb walls.
That's so cool.
And I will say it is something pretty unique, at least in most of the characters. There is only two other characters that can climb walls, but Genji is the only character that has a double jump. There is other characters that have like floating mechanics or just short boost of movement.
There's the one girl,
Juno.
Yeah, her.
One of the more recent added characters. Juno is able to just fly for 90% of the time. Well, they are definitely doing. Oh, the good thing about Genji, they're able to just push in and then slowly back away with that counter. It is really good. Yeah. The purple ball is from the character Moira. Yeah, this character right here. It is a support character. And yeah, the character's already dead. But pretty much what Moira does is it heals with one, and then it drains. It kind of like slowly damages with the other,
Uh-huh.
because they have this heal bar, and if they don't fill it up, they aren't able to heal fast enough or as fast as they normally can.
Right.
And one of their abilities is the orb that you saw,
Uh-huh.
and they can either choose from a damage orb or a healing orb. The healing orb is just they're both just orbs that cross the map and either target the enemy and damage them, or target the ally and heal them. And then their second ability, like I said, is a dash that increases their movement speed. They can't damage people or yeah.
Fight him! You need that.
No, it seems like they're barely getting away. Somehow, baby. Oh, what?
And
Got to kill that.
oh,
Got to kill that
team
spawn.
wipe, maybe? No.
No, one of the enemy
Man, that is gay.
Fuse Machina is gonna be able to get away. But I will say they definitely are getting just absolutely pressured and not able to.
They're getting held back.
They aren't really able to get to the payload at all, I would say. Like, for example, the payload right there barely moves. And the thing I will say, at least with the payload in this game mode, is that if if they haven't pushed it for a specific amount of time,
Oh! Genji with the push
Genji with the same ult blade, able to get two, manages to push the
he's
bastion.
healing though.
Yeah. So in at least the spawning and how this game works, there's the spawn room, which the enemy team isn't able to cross in, and then there's the more closer section, which you aren't able to take damage by the enemy team, which is a good mechanic, I would say. Not making the whole thing where you can't take damage, but making it so that you just can't get killed inside of your spawn. And then, but like, then again, Genji here, and actually our tank, I will say, IHSEA, is going a more dive character, which what it is they, yes, Doomfist is a really cool character, especially with all the mobility it has. Oh yes, a lot of mobility. Only bad thing is that their main source of damage is from their abilities. Yeah, and most of the time they want to poke out with their main attack. But pretty much, Doomfist character is able to, like right here, they have a dash ability and a charge punch, which is a dash and hit right here. Yeah. And it does a pretty good amount of knockback. Yep. And then they have this. Ooh yeah. Future Science will pick off. They are. Our team's only gonna have one healer. It seems like a lot of stuff is happening. I will say it's a really fast-paced game. At least in this stream, most of the time I've just only been able to swing characters. But like a lot of stuff has been happening. Just because, like for example, here, the overtime mechanic is when the enemy team is on the payload and is able to push it more. But the time ran out. Yeah, but the time ran out, and pretty much what overtime is, it's like they charge their supers faster. Everything is just a lot more quicker pace, and even the spawn times are faster. So that stuff like this happens.
Oh wait, team wipe?
Team wipe. It does seem like it's gonna be a team wipe.
Team
It is a team wipe.
wipe!
Ooh, and that's the win.
Woo!
Ooh, yes, it definitely seems like Elgin 2-0 already. Oh, new main?
Who this? Oh no,
Oh,
Reaper.
God.
The new
Yep.
bit.
Oh yes, Reaper. I will say Reaper has some of the coolest skins. And just yeah, it's yeah. Yeah, they're a main. They're a DPS.
Okay.
There's only three kind of roles in this game. There is support, DPS, and tank. And the way how at least normally these games are formatted, it's 5v5, one tank, two DPS, and two healers or two supports.
Okay.
Mhm.
E-sport. It's not e-sport. E-sport.
He scored. Yeah, but like
AA run. Do I have?
Why was I muted? Why was I muted?
Were you muted this whole time?
Yeah. I
You were
don't know
muted
how I
this
was
whole
muted.
time?
I think it's when I yawned.
Oh, I probably. At least you weren't muted the whole
I
time.
was talking loud so that your stuff will probably hear me.
All right, yeah.
Do I have an
is a good-
AA wrong? In chat.
Is there an Aaron?
AA wrong.
Aaron. Yeah, and while we wait, I would like to know more about the overtime.
Yes, please. More
Yeah.
overtime.
Yeah. I mean, pretty much overtime is like the last chance that you get for being able to make a comeback at a
Mhm.
checkpoint.
Oof.
So let's say you cross the checkpoint, like I said before.
We're good,
you
Christian.
you get more time for it.
Christian asks how we doing.
Ooh, we're doing good, Christian. Thank you for asking.
Thank you, Christian.
Thank you. But like I said, each checkpoint, each time you cross it,
Mhm.
you get time. And overtime is whenever the pushing team is on the payload and they're still pushing it, but because it would be pretty awful if the game just ended when you have a chance of still getting more time for the checkpoint.
Mhm.
The game decided to make it this thing called overtime, which is pretty much this little short amount of time that resets every time the payload keeps getting pushed, and it
Another
bit-
yawn. I keep
yeah.
yawning. It's every time I live stream. I'm just like, oh, I'm bored. But it's not even that I'm bored. It's just I just yawn for no reason. Like I'm
Yeah.
excited. I just don't show it. 'Cause I like to keep my like energy for when something amazing happens,
Ooh,
like
yeah,
that
definitely.
team wipe.
Yep,
But it's just like
definitely.
I think I have it so stored inside of me that I'm just yawning.
And it does seem like it's gonna be another hybrid map, another push. And this time
Push.
the the map is gonna be Junkertown.
Bro, what is the thing we gotta move this time?
Ooh, yeah.
Is that
this
a
time
face?
It's a
Ooh.
yep. It's a whole lot of treasure.
Looking like Choo Choo Charles.
Yep. This time our team is gonna be attacking again first.
Fire. I want.
Yep.
Would you prefer playing attacker or defender?
I will say I would say a little bit more lenient with attackers
Okay.
because there is only one tank in the team. And the tank is most of the time the one that's trying to absorb damage, keeping the other team in check.
Uh huh.
I would say it's a more stressing role because there's only one of you and you have to kind of be holding all five.
Cool.
Yes.
Cologne 2169 is like an angel.
Oh yes, the character. Yeah, this character is a support,
Okay.
as you can see from the little healing animation.
Yeah.
And this character is
She can
really,
fly.
She has a flying ability, a really high mobility, and a resting ability.
Oh, and she died.
But they were able to rest their tank though. Their tank
That is
able to,
huge.
is able to get revived and manages to get a kill. Fortunately, they died back, and the rest of the team has gotten pushed back. But as we can see here, it is a bit.
Oh. Ah! No, Genji died.
Oh no, our Genji died.
No! Isn't that JT?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that is our GT.
I knew it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is GT.
JT is Genji.
I mean, Genji's the only one he played.
Oh, okay.
He's pretty much the only one he plays. Pretty sure he has started to play a bit different characters,
Okay.
but most of the time he will end up playing Genji. But like for example here,
No!
Bartlett is gonna be able to somewhat push.
They're
seeing
doing
how-
well.
They're doing better now, seeing how they got a Roadhog pick now. Roadhog is one of the more healthier. It's not more on the healthier side of the tank.
What do you mean healthier?
Every character has a different amount of health. Like for example, right here, this
Oh,
character
yeah, like
has
250.
225,
Uh-huh.
and the other character was like 250.
I
Like,
saw
let's say,
the...
For example, the tank has 750 health.
Oh my.
And not only that, they have a healing ability where they press it and they start just healing. They take less damage. Yep.
Imagine that on Genji.
Ooh, yeah. Genji would definitely be really hard to deal with him. But like the good thing is that they don't necessarily aren't threatening far range,
Uh-huh.
and they're pretty slow also.
Is that the healing?
That's the thing right there. Just once in an apple. Yeah, like we said, an apple a day takes the doctor away.
True. That is so true.
Mm-hmm.
We love when it. I can't even speak.
Hey, it is how it is sometimes.
True.
But
Wait, why are we allowed Bartlett?
yeah, why are we allowing Bartlett? But it does seem like the tank is
the
gonna be-
health. He's healing, and he's gone.
Yep. Yeah, it looks like Elgin's gonna be able to just push them back.
Escort the payload. Honestly, I could see why that's called payload.
Yep. Especially with all that money on it.
Exactly.
Ooh, yeah.
Exactly. Okay, so Genji has his ultimate.
Yep. Actually, in the top, you can see
What the
Just the little
check?
check mark
Yeah.
that you see right next to the character. Says either the percentage or if they have their all.
Fire.
Yeah. It even says like, for example,
Oh, they get a kill.
yeah, it says how much health they have, or if they're low, or if they're dead. Like for example, the Eds means they're knocked out, they're respawning,
Mm-hmm.
and then the white little marks is how much health they have.
What's the the orange in the health, and then the green and the
The
blue?
orange, the green, those are a lot of different mechanics actually.
Oh
They
yeah.
decided to put different mechanics. Like for example, with our tank Doomfist here,
Mm-hmm.
one of his passive abilities is that whenever they hit one of their cooldowns, they get something called overhealth, which is pretty much extra health that they gain, so that they're able to be a bit more aggressive and not lose their actual health,
Fire.
which is really cool. And it seems like yeah, they're really getting pushed back all the way to spawn.
Why is the health going down?
That is the thing about overhealth. If it isn't getting attacked,
Uh-huh.
it will slowly start to drain
Okay.
because you're not meant to have it forever. You aren't able to just stack it up. Because otherwise, if it stayed there forever, it would be too good of an ability. to
Bang,
have.
bang, bang, bang.
But then again, here
One's
like-
gone.
Oh yeah, definitely. One unfortunate
Big push by us.
The Roadhog.
Oh wow, that was an amazing. Good job, Zeke. Oh,
Ooh, able to get 3. That's
pretty
one-
much a
that's it.
team wipe.
It's already a team wipe. That is a team wipe already.
I wanted to scream just for no reason.
Yeah, definitely. Barely able to stop it. Reaper on the payload. Waiting for people to be on it.
Yeah.
Who isn't able to get the punch in, but knock out the Reaper.
Good
able to
job.
finish in and get the last checkpoint. And also, the good thing is like really big, complete thing where they like, while they're respawning and moving the characters,
Uh-huh.
they show the little thing where it's like the auto 3. It's a little cool thing that makes things more efficient. While the while the person has to wait to move back all the way to the spawns over here,
Mm-hmm.
then they won't have to like wait without being really informed or anything. They'll be able to see what the scores are.
Floating car.
Oh yes, it is. I would say it's a bit of the lore of this game is a bit complicated also.
There's lore to the game.
Yeah, there's a lot of lore to it.
Also, I wanted to say, I love how both of these teams are playing. They're both playing amazingly well, and makes me excited to shoutcast Overwatch.
Oh yes, definitely. I will say it will be a bit hard to shoutcast, seeing how fast-paced this game is, because it's like yes, it's like oh they're shooting at each other for like a single moment, but then the character gets their ult and then goes in and then teams wipe and it's just so quick.
You have to see me shoutcast Mario Kart, bro.
Oh, yes,
Ever
definitely.
heard the song Rap God by Eminem?
Ooh, no, I haven't.
Where he's like, summon him.
Oh, but I have heard of it.
Okay,
I have heard of it.
that
Yeah.
put that into me saying Mario Kart terms. He gets a blue shell. He gets hit by the green stretch out.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, a lot of stuff.
That was me. Or spectating. Yep, we're spectating us.
And our team Elgin is gonna be the ones holding this time.
We are defenders.
And it does seem like Bartlett actually is going the newest character.
Newest character? Is it a tank?
It's a tank.
Of
The
course.
newest character,
Uh-huh.
Hazard. I do not know much about this character, but I do know they have a pretty good amount of mobility.
Okay.
Yep.
I can just imagine like a tank, amazing mobility, pretty decent like attack, and just the
health,
right
yeah.
amount of health. That would be
Yeah.
like insane.
Oh yeah, definitely. It is. That's like there is a lot of unique characters
Uh-huh.
in this game. I will say. Maybe there are some characters inspired
Two
from
are
other
gone?
games. But I
We're
just don't-
gone? Oh
Yeah.
man.
Three
Oh!
already gone though. Being pushed back to their spawn. And I can
As they're probably saying, get back!
yeah, oh yes, definitely.
Also, shout out to our Minecraft team.
Oh yes, definitely. They are also having a game today.
Yes, they're doing for. This is the grand finals,
Yeah, this is their final game they're having of the season.
and if they win, I think they become
The champions.
champions again
Mm-hmm.
4 times in a row. Let's go.
Yep.
That's if they win. That's if they win. I'm not saying like they
If
did
they win, if they win.
and
just
nothing
in case.
happens. Or
Just in case.
exactly.
Who knows, who knows?
I'm just obviously biased because
It's Elgin.
home team.
It's Elgin. Home team. Yep.
Yeah,
of course.
yeah. Stop healing!
Oh yes, Roadhog is definitely, especially with when the healers are the only.
Yeah!
Yeah, definitely. And wow, just able to wipe them out.
I'm
Love how
getting
that-
mad at them for healing.
Hey, it's part of the game. It's part of the game. But like that's the thing about Overwatch. There's like these whole moments where everybody's shooting each other. Doesn't seem like anything's happening because the characters are just healing.
Healing,
Then
falling.
there's also the fact that if the singular person is getting targeted and they just completely melt.
Mm-hmm.
Like for example here, like for example, Sieg right
Bang,
here,
bang,
was able to
bang,
use their
bang,
ult in their
bang,
spawn
bang,
and
bang.
just get 3.
Oh
Get
my,
four,
oh my
and
god, the
another team
team
wipe.
wipe!
Ooh, amazing!
Woo!
I clap it up for that. Just able to get more than that.
Beautiful.
There is a lot of stuff about this game that is just amazing.
Use boy, yo boy.
Like for example here, it looks like he's just waiting at their spawn door.
I
Hidden.
am. Bang,
And
bang,
is
bang,
able to
bang,
just
bang, bang,
jump
bang,
for the
bang,
support.
bang, bang, bang.
Ooh, it's unfortunately
He's
not
up
gonna be able to
ghost.
get kill. Ooh. But he was able to put some pressure and distract
Oh,
the
100%.
enemy.
I know he got them scared. Oh, he teleported too.
Ooh, he definitely he's getting teleported.
He's a ghost. He's a
going in.
T-posing ghost. How fast do they heal it?
I would.
Okay. That's...
Ooh, but I will say.
Oh, this does not look good.
They
Okay,
will-
you get
but
that.
they are able to get heals. So much is
Bang.
happening. The Juno, the Hoggle,
20-player kill streak.
so much is happening.
The teleports go crazy.
All the ults are starting to appear.
Wait, the
just
team?
starting it.
Ah,
They are able to get 3 already.
they had 4. The
Getting
soda
the
just
fourth.
came back.
Tank's the only
4.
one.
Wait!
About to get
Come
another
on.
team kill.
No!
And that's it. Pretty much already. The rest of the team isn't gonna be able to push without the tank, and that's it.
Good
Elgin wins.
game! Oh
Three-
my!
oh.
Wow, that was amazing.
Definitely an
Woo!
amazing,
Yes, sir.
amazing showings, but I would say both teams.
Yeah, agreed. Very much agreed. Both teams know what they're doing. They look like they're having fun,
Yep.
and it's fun to watch.
It's
Shoutcast.
so much is happening in this game. You aren't really gonna be. Probably in the future, if I do shoutcast,
I hope
will
you do.
focus more on like what's happening on the game.
All right, everybody. I'm not sure if this was our last round.
This is the 3rd game that Elgin has won, so if I'm not wrong,
This should be
this
the last
should-
one.
This is already done.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna not quit this, but we're gonna be right back. We're going to pause the stream. We'll put
Mhm.
some like
Little
music on for
ambient
y'all.
music,
Exactly.
training y'all.
We'll be right back. We're just gonna go make sure with our coach that everything's back. And if they are done
Gonna
with this,
continue?
we will come back. We will say our goodbyes and we will end stream.
Yep.
So just give us like a minute and a half.
Yeah, a little bit of that. Nope.
Woohoo! Oh, we gotta do intermission.
Intermission.
Transition. All right, we are. Why can't we hear you?
Oh, it seems like I muted my mic.
Have you?
Yeah,
And
I
he
did.
has. All
Yep.
right. Well, that was it, everybody.
Yep, that was the last game.
I loved it. I like shoutcasting this already. I hope
Yes.
you shoutcast with me because that would be fun as a lot.
I'm sure I probably will shoutcast. I would love to keep shoutcasting this game more.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, since that's it, we're gonna end stream. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope you all
Yep.
have a great day and Merry Christmas if we don't see you.
Yep.
All
Bye. See
right.
you next time.
Yes, sir. Bye, everybody.
Bye bye.
We gotta do ending card.